So you know that literally they got the wrong favorite here, and I love when they got the wrong favorite. So let's move forward. Let's jump into our final game before we I'm trying to make sure I don't skip anything. But yes, we do have one more before we take another commercial break, and that's going to be this game right here. And you know what? It's just like it was last time. We got a very weird game with the Cards and the Browns. Their two teams are pretty much dealing with the same situation. They both have highly paid quarterbacks that are 50-50 on going today because from what I'm hearing, I follow Cleveland news exponentially. They're saying now that Deshaun's a 50-50. They'll know by Friday if he's playing. Same thing goes for Kyler. They'll know by Friday for sure if he's playing. But all indications are saying that Clayton Tune is going to be the quarterback Sunday because from what I'm hearing is that the Cardinals are not that interested in winning football games at this point. They want to be bad. And that's why Josh Dobbs had to stop being the starter because Josh Dobbs wants to win football games. He wants to put out good tape because he has this idea he can be a starter in the NFL. So that's why they had to get. That's the only reason why they put him on the bench. It wasn't that he did not ever play bad quarterback. They just put him on the bench because he's trying too hard to win the game. That's all it is. And you know what? They got to have somebody that's gonna go out there and lose. Y'all can call me, and I'll be 75% less than anybody that you're paying on that roster, and we definitely can lose games every single week. It's not a problem. You know what I mean? Jeff will be our tailback. You know what I mean? We'll go ahead and then we'll go get my brother. He'll be the wide receiver, and we can lose every week. You know what I mean? We'll take care of that for you. But these are professional grown men. They're trying to win football games. So the best thing for Cleveland that happened this week was Josh Dobbs not being on the sideline. Because every time I think about a Cardinals quarterback and them going to play against a former team, I think of Kevin Kolb going to Philadelphia and absolutely destroying the Eagles as their pro bono offensive coordinator today. Everybody remembers that. The guy was calling out the signals on the sideline for them to win. I still don't know why they didn't violate the Cardinals over that game, but they said it was all good and well. But your boy Bill does it. Hey, they get a $5 million fine. Damn. NFL, you pick and choose who you really want to blame for stuff I see, huh? But all in all, this is a stupid spread. We know the spread is going to go down to 5.5, Jeff. Let's keep it real. Because the Browns right now are kind of in the idea of bringing in another quarterback if they know that he can't play. But at the same time, too, they're telling themselves that this is a good week for DTR to see if he can do something. Because DTR did throw a pass for 9 yards on Sunday. And I know they're telling themselves, you know what? We might need to go with DTR because if they would have went with DTR on Sunday, they would have beat the Seahawks because he would have actually ran the ball at that moment instead of doing whatever the hell PJ Walker was trying to do. But we understand PJ Walker has it in his head that he's a really good quarterback because he dominated the XFL. But I love PJ though, man. I don't care. If you're going to make Temple that good of a team, and we know Temple is a perennial soft frost college football team, then you get nothing but props and you deserve to be in the NFL, but not as a starter. But all in all, though, it's really hard to bet against the Browns at home in this spot because we know the Browns can beat these guys 17-0, call it a day. It's that simple. They know that they can do that. They just need 17 points to beat the Cardinals. It's not that hard. And I think that we know that it's going to be a double-digit victory for the Browns. The Browns are a good overall team. Yes, they have a quarterback issue, but they have a great overall team, and the run game will be good enough for this team to beat them 17-0, in my opinion, Jeff. And you know what? The weather is going to be terrible come Sunday as well, too. I'm taking the Browns -8. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it shakes out. And that's with Kyler Murray, too.
I think you'll have to tune in on Sunday, no pun intended there. As you said, Dobbs, I was getting too close. They don't want to win. Imagine this: he's going to have 3 different playbooks in 8 weeks. He goes up from Pittsburgh to Arizona now to Minnesota. So 3 different playbooks he's going to
No,
have to learn
Cleveland.
here.
It was Cleveland.
Cleveland,
It was
Cleveland,
Cleveland.
yes, Cleveland, Arizona, now Minnesota. Listen, this is a huge get well spot here for the Browns. I don't care if it's Brian Sipe, Bernie Kosar quarterbacking. Okay, this is the defense will shine. Get your Cleveland Browns defense in. Listen, they had a chance to win in Seattle. They're going to come back home. Must win spot. Look for the Browns to make a statement. As you said, win the turnover battle. I don't care who's back there. Just don't turn the ball over. The defense will take care of the rest. Look for Kareem Hunt. Look for Jerome Ford, Amari Cooper, Njoku. Look for them all to shine. I think you're spot on. I think they can name their score. I'll go. I'm going to go 24-9 Browns. How's that?
All right, so looks good to me because I know that it's going to be a sack party for old Myles Garrett. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's gonna be a sack party for the Cardinals as well too. Don't sleep on that Cardinals front seven. Those boys get to the quarterback. They might be getting benched this week as well too. Because you playing too hard. What's wrong with you? We'll be back. NFL Betting Sands, Pop DYC, the primetime capper of Mr. Jeff Dawson, the Don of Cape Cod. We'll be right back to you for the